Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's Tier 4 division, coming to you live around the streets of Monaco. It's the last race of the season, the last race of the league, last race of F4, so we're sending it off on until next season. I'm going to say straight away, the numbers are low. There are various reasons for that, various genuine reasons for that, but we still have a race here, and we still obviously got to continue to carry on and bring the service. So hopefully we should have a good race ahead of us. It is the streets of Monaco, the rerun from earlier this season. My name is RSF1 Brundle, and I'm here joined by Bamba Viking. Good evening to you, Bamba.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, a little bit disappointed, really. Obviously, as you can see, the numbers are low. It's not the best. Send-off also means the championship, which we were hyping up the last few weeks, it is gone. But you know, it is what it is. Obviously, there were various reasons. People got caught up with things. It is what it is. But here we are. Are you looking forward to it in some sense, because it's Monaco after all?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, 11, on a normal track isn't that great, but 11 in Monaco is still pretty good. Because it's such a short track and it's so different to every other one. I think it'll be fine, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Obviously, with the numbers, we are straight through to Q2. And to begin, so let us begin. So just to reinstate what's going on here tonight, it is a rerun from earlier during the season, so the conditions are set to exactly the same as it was then, which means it was clear when they did it. So it'll be clear again tonight, not a single chance of rain, and it was set during the night, so that's why you see this here. So shame there's no rain, Bamba, but it's, again, still fine. We've still got the drama of Monaco, and when you think of Monaco, what is the first thing that springs to mind?
Walls.
There's walls.
Yeah.
So there's walls, is that it?
Yeah, that's it, like, walls and bumps.
Speaking of walls, Rebs has just... Yeah. He's just gone straight headlong into the one before those hairpins, so he's done a Rosberg, only not gone up the escape road.
I think this one was genuine, though.
Yeah, that one was genuine. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Because of his rivals not attending here tonight, we have Full Send, also known as Tidosaurus. He is our F4 champion. I'm sure he want to go golf in style, and I'm sure when we speak to him later on, he would not want to win it in this way. But it's just life. We cannot deal with, obviously, life circumstances, Bamba. But I was going to say, whoever won this championship was going to deserve it. But he's the most winnable driver of the season, and he's just been consistent. Not had the best of luck recently, but earlier on in the season, he picked up the wins, picked up the podiums when he could. So yeah, deserve a champion, I believe.
Yeah, well done to Titch. Drove a great championship.
What do you expect going forward next season for him? Obviously depends what division he's in, but obviously he'll be a bit higher. But I reckon he can do something, you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon because this is the first season, some people might have they progressed through the season, they got faster, so they might suit other tiers better. So I'm expecting a lot closer fight next season. Maybe if Page does get moved up to tier 3 or tier 2 even. But yeah, I'll keep an eye on them next season.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a clip into the wall past the swimming pool section, but he's going to be one of the first to set the initial lap time. of a 112.2, and he set that on the medium tyres. Only 3 people on out on the soft so far. Timmer Jr. and Timonique, or Timonique. So 12.2 so far. Blazer doing his usual hard tyres Q2 method. Hasn't crashed it yet, which is good. Very nearly going through a casino. Also means the constructors is wrapped up. Both Alphas of Full Send and McCracken. All they needed to score was 2 points, or beat Red Bull by 2 points. Neither Red Bull was here, so constructors champion is also Alpha. Red Bull, I feel, didn't have the best of luck. I mean, Japan for a start. They didn't have the best of races. It's been back and forth. Again, shame has ended this way, but yeah, Alpha over the season, they've been more consistent and has picked up the points when they could. And both drivers have been up there, Bamba, so yeah, Alpha deserved champions of the teams. Junior's gone third on a 12.8 on the soft tyres though, so he was slower than mediums. But this is just to get through into the final qualifying.
Yeah, I'd be expecting a lot of drivers here to be using Q2 as maybe a practice to get into the groove. Do multiple laps in the same tyre, see how they are for the race, because only one driver is going to get knocked out, so they can kind of risk it.
Evening to Porter in the chat. Good evening to you. Hopefully you can join the race. Again, this session we are just eliminated one person, so I guess that one person would certainly would not want to be just the one. So it's a fight for that. Next question, actually, as we go on board with this guy. Bamba, have you seen the meme video yet?
I have, yeah. By Timonique, yeah. It's very good.
Yes. Massive shout out to this guy, Timonique, or Timonique, however you want to pronounce him. I call him Timonique. But yeah, he has created a meme video on some of the moments of the first season in RSF1 using a lot of well-known things that we know and love if you're into the world of F1 on YouTube. Combining it with some of the best moments, and it is brilliant. Honestly, I've watched it about 6 times. Obviously, cannot praise him enough the amount of work he did put into it. And obviously, if you haven't watched it, I believe it's on the, I think it's on the YouTube channel for RSF1. If it's not, then look over the announcements on Discord and then watch it via that way. Very nice. And apparently, also, he will make a second one, or he's open to make a second one for any more clips that people have. So if you have any clips that you want to send to him via DVR, then please do, and he'll try and fit them in. So there you go, as he begins his lap around Monaco now. Just noticed as well, Blazer Guns actually is on a 12.7 on those hard tyres. That's a pretty good pace, actually.
Yeah, it's really good. And 3 laps on them as well, so it looks like he's dived into the pits.
Junior's also done 4 laps on his soft tyres. He's gone second on the 12.4, which is a bit better. He's done 4 laps on those tyres now. That's not going to help him for the race.
He's a 10.5 up on his first sector again.
Oh. Yeah, but would you really want to be doing so many laps on these tyres?
Well, I don't think it really matters. To be honest, Monaco turbo isn't the problem. It's mainly just, and I mean, if you can control it like the rears, I'd say it'd be fine. It's, yeah, he'll probably put on another set because they have one to spare because they all retired in Q1. Always eclipsed the barrier. Inside. Let's see a sector 2 time. 1.2 down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's made a few mistakes. I think he's done far too much time on the soft tyres. They don't have that bite anymore. Oh, Timonique. There we go. 12.1 on the softs. Very nice. That should see him safely through, I would think.
He's wearing a Lando Norris-esque helmet, which is fitting because both of them Have stuff to do with memes.
We do have a name change. RSF1 Glock used to be Flaming. So just to clarify that. Is that Glock going through turn 1? Yeah. We'll start that now. But yeah, that is RSF1 Flaming just going through the casino square there. So good.
Oh,
and he's just is that Glock? No, that's the last time we're gonna do it. It's gone straight onto the wall. Rebs has done a lap, 14.5 now. So Glock has got 6 minutes left. He's got a pit, I would assume.
Yep.
With that damage. Not ideal. See, the thing is with this only 11 drivers is gives people obviously the opportunity, like these guys, you know, they can get their best results here. Bamber, obviously, you never know, Monaco, people can grab their first win from this track.
Yeah, look, like looking back to Baku this season, it was, how many? It was like 7 finishers, and that's Baku at least is harder than Baku, so you never know. It could be a repeat of, was it 96 Monaco, where there's 3 finishers on S1, so it could be a shock win here.
Timmer improves to a 13.4. I know this is weird saying this. I actually think Baku's harder than Monaco.
I do too. Yeah, I agree.
Because I would base it on the fact that Baku is faster. Like Monaco, once you've done like a few laps, what I tend to do for the Monaco race is I do time trial for about 10, 15, 20 laps just to get into the mindset.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have a good frame of mind. Junior just dropped it the turn 1.
You don't wing damage.
Yeah, I think what Junior's trying to do is get onto medium tyres, because he's obviously done like 4 or 5 laps on the softs.
Yeah.
That's not going to help him at all. He's going to go all the way round again.
Haas looks really nice under the lights.
Mm.
It might be my favourite looking car.
Right, so 4 minutes to go. Glock still needs to set a time, and he's just going out now on fresh, soft tyres. And they look relatively fresh anyway.
Yeah, they are. Air laps complete on them.
So I'm just going through the list of people we do have who needs to, or who can get like their first podium or first win. Timonique hasn't had a podium. Full Sense had about 6 wins. Junior, despite his pace to win, hasn't won since he's been in F4. He's had loads of seconds and thirds, but it's not won yet.
Yeah.
Raikkonen's won twice, I think, this season. Blazer hasn't won. Eagles won once. Scotsman hasn't won. Timmer has won once in Spain, although that was... He was in the right place at the right time, so don't take anything away, but he won because penalties and 2 safety cars. And that crazy end to that race. Button hasn't won. Rebster hasn't won, but it's got second in Baku. And Glock, aka Flaming, hasn't won either. So there is a few that could benefit from this race. Flat sector 2.
Because Raikkonen.
Yeah, just going slow. Evening Unity in the chat. Our F1 champion, of course.
Oh.
Can you check that? That's in the pits, I would assume.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's fine. Right, Rebster. Although Glock is on a lap, so let's finish off his view right now. Although Rebster's on a lap as well. These two are kind of in danger at the moment. Glock turns into the chicane there. Looks okay at the moment as he goes flying past the swimming pool. Doesn't hit the apex though. Got that corner. He's got Raikkonen ahead of him. No, he had to slow down.
He
Raikkonen
invalidated.
didn't do him a good favours. Oh, he did.
Yeah, over the swimming pool chicane.
Bit of pressure now.
Yeah.
Got to get this lap finished. Oh, yellow flag set to 2.
It's Timmer.
Is all right.
He's gone straight. I think it's where's the Portier? Yeah.
Ah, just for the tunnel.
Pointaro Francis. So, oh, and Rebster in the chicane. Oh no. Was it?
Uh-oh.
Where's Glock?
Right,
Alright, he's
still
out
down
though.
to Glock then.
Yeah. I wonder will Junior give Glock, is he close enough to straight into the tunnel? It's strange around Monaco, but
Potentially. The chicane. Now Glock doesn't have to go super fast, does he? He just
No.
needs to set a
he
lap,
set a personal
really.
best first sector and he's 2/10 slower than this personal best second.
Laser goes fastest on 11.4. Very nice on the medium tyres. This is all down to Glock.
Oh!
Rebs is in the pits and Raikkonen spun it in front of him. That could have been interesting. And
Oh, he goes
he
fast!
easily.
Oh no.
Easily.
And it looks like Rebster's out. Unfortunately for him. That spin
Yeah.
at what's the chicane called? Nouvelle chicane.
Meanwhile, Junior is desperately trying to beat his lap time on the softs and the mediums.
He has to, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see.
going
what he
quicker.
is.
7/10 quicker. This is a great lap so far. Might get near to Blazers, I think.
Yeah, there's no chance he can validate here, so it looks good to the end. Oh, he hits no! I shouldn't have said that.
You
I should've- Oh damn it! I'm so sorry, Junior.
Absolutely.
I am so sorry. Oh, that is heartbreaking.
Literally.
It was.
It was literally a second after. There's no. Oh jeez. Well, Junior's in for a
Very
interesting
sorry.
race,
Oh,
isn't he?
he's very frustrated. He's smashing into walls.
Oh,
Oh man, I
god.
shouldn't be laughing, but I'm very. Oh, like at least he's true anyway.
Yeah. Raikkonen's out of fuel. Oh. It's on Raikkonen. So Glock.
I think
Night.
almost
Yeah.
every driver has lost part of their wing this session.
Glock, Timmernick, and Junior and Timmer will be starting on the soft tyres. Junior though on 3 lap old soft. See, he had the pace. That looked like a very good lap.
He could have just backed off and just took it slow. But
He didn't have to risk going through that last corner so fast. Well, there you go.
it's like he was listening to me.
Mm. Well, that's Q2 over. Rebster is going to be, unfortunately, the one that misses out on Q3. But he's on fresh tyres. He'll be the only one on fresh tyres. So, who
Yeah.
knows? Who knows whatsoever. But interesting so far. I think the laser looks good there. Bamber, obviously Fulsen only did 1 lap, so he might be capable of quicker. Yeah, all looks good so far.
Yep.
Right, into Q3 we go. I'm just looking at all the others positions in the championship table that could change tonight. Raikkonen only needs a point to overtake Primus for 4th, and he needs 4 points to overtake Alco for 3rd place in the championship. He can even get 2nd if he wins, He would overtake McCracken on points.
He basically just has to bring it home to jump a position in the championship.
Yeah, that could be an interesting one to look at. Anybody else that could jump up a little bit? We have one Mercedes and one. We have one Mercedes and one Toro Rosso in this race as well. Button for Mercedes, Timonite for Toro Rosso. There's 8 points between them. Toro Rosso having the advantage going into this race of who will finish 9th and 10th in the championship in terms of the constructors, so there is that. There's also 5 points between Haas and Renault going into this race, so there's a little battle there. What else was that? Williams also 7 points behind Ferrari, so they could overtake. So there's a few things to sort out. Right, so I think Blaze is going to be one of the first.
Yeah.
Just at a lap. Do you wanna do it?
Yeah, sure.
Are you hot lap on board? Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. Right.
So on board with Blazer now, just coming into the last corner. Take it away.
Yep. So Blazer guns coming into the final corner here, Anthony Noakes. It's very important to straighten it out, or else you'll do a junior in Q2 and bang into the barrier. So DRS open for the curve straight. Into Sandoval, third gear. Oh, clips the eyes in the wall. Shouldn't have got on board. That's another curse. Who's next? Glock.
Scotsman. Scotsman, take two.
Alright, Scotsman onto the curve straight. DRS open. Up to 2nd gear. Hot lap. Down to 3rd for Sandoval. Up through Beau Rivage. Huge elevation change into 11 meters. Into Casino. Down to 4th. Uses the centre of the road. Before the right hander Casino. Avoid the bump in the road. Going to Mirabeau down to 2nd. Shift up to 3rd, back down to 2nd for Lewis Hairpin. He's got Haas in front of him. Keeps nice and tight. Portier 1, 2nd again, mount the curb. Portier 2, 2nd, hold it. Exit on the curb, enter the Zepter tunnel. Noise it is through here, it's like a vacuum. 7th into Nouvelle Chicane, down to 2nd again. Keep it nice and tight, don't clip the walls. It'll spin you around. Up to Tabacus is really difficult because it's quite blind. The apex makes it nice and decent. Swimming pool 1, chicane, flat out. Swimming pool 2, down to 3rd, heavy braking. Avoid the yellow curb. Over to the right, far right, double corner of Raskas. And then into Anthony Noakes, probably the hardest corner on the track. And he takes it really well. DRS open, out of ERS. And across the line, P3. So, not a great lap from the Scotsman, but I'd say it's just his first.
10-9 though for Junior.
Really
fastest lap tonight.
I think he's on another one as well. No, never mind.
It's going a little bit better. It's the thing about the softs, isn't it? You can get several laps out of them because of how short the track is.
Yeah, and they don't overheat because you're constantly braking and slowing them down. Because it's quite a slow corner and there's not a lot of fast corners, so the tyre doesn't stretch and burn out.
See, the thing is about Monaco, it's never really a pace track, is it? It's never really decided the pecking order of who is fastest in the group or not. It's whether you like it or you don't. There's no sort of two ways about it, is there? And then even if you like it, it's hooking the lap up.
Yeah. It's like you can be absolutely off. Oh! And trips the wall. You can be
See, I've done it now.
The whole season. But when it comes to Monaco, if you like it, if you've got the groove, if you've got the basically the smoothness around here, it's like it's keeping out of the barriers, not who can go fastest. And seems like the smoother driver here gets the points instead of the more aggressive.
It's also something to do with concentration as well, because you need to have whatever's obviously going on outside of your Xbox on your headset. You're going to make sure there's no distractions whatsoever. You can't get interrupted. There can't be any noise in the background or anything. because you just need to be in that mindset. There's no time to breathe apart from when you pit. Even the straight, as you said, is curved.
Yeah. There's no straights in the word like straight. Like they're straight in these cars because the aero and they can pull it off, but you can't like take your eyes off the road or the track, because even turn 1 or even the start finish line, you'll go into the wall and you'll mess up your line into sand the wall, like Felipe Massa 2012.
Yeah. Timmer on his out lap unfortunately clipped his front wing, so he will have to go in again. Blaze against 18.5 first sector. That's pretty good, I reckon.
6 minutes down and only 4 times on the board.
Yeah. Full send only third on a 12-1 at the moment, but I do think he's capable of better. In comes Blaze into the Novell chicane. That barrier on the left-hand side, that used to catch me out. It still does.
It's scary going by it because you can't see the back of your car, and you have to kind of sacrifice the speed of the corner for the safety, because as you saw Rebster last time out, he clipped the barrier, the orange Armco, and it spun him right around.
This is a good lap from Blazer. This might take it, actually. It's going to be the 9s by the looks of it. A 10 flat.
Just about.
Goodness me. Blazer. Well.
He is fast.
Okay,
Remember back to Monaco or Mexico.
Yeah. Also, he's on a wheel. This is a wheel track, so.
Yeah.
Where's that? Not taking anything away from it because the apparatus is used, but 10 full lap. That's a great lap. That will challenge anything. Any higher. Glock's into third, by the way. In the McLaren. Eagle goes to 6th on the 12.4. What can Timonite do? Just going past the swimming pool chicane. Swimming pool section, I guess. Yeah, Blazer through the swimming pool was absolutely pin perfect. Got the car turned in perfectly, inch away from the barriers. Timonite is going to go 5th.
Jesus.
With that, goes ahead of Full Send. Full Send 6th.
Well, the
right,
best first sector is an 18.5. So keep an eye on Full Send's first sector.
We'll see. Comes up through Casino. I think if I remember rightly, because I remember the first stake of this race, I remember Full Send, or Tigosaurus when he was back then, wasn't very good. He's a 10th up on his own time.
He's 10th and a half off Blazer guns.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get much rotation at the lowest hair. Mounts the curve, nice, 40k. Decent traction out of 40.
Gets well out of the way.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in front of him with the tunnel, giving him a bit of slipstream.
Oh, that Scotsman ahead. Might put him off a little bit. Oh, Scotsman! No!
Oh no!
Scotsman! That was bad.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Well, that's wrecked.
Definitely, because he's got wing damage now, so he has to pit as well. I think he'll get around again.
Time.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually. He's staying now, isn't he? That is not good from Scotsman.
Blazers retired in the pits. Thinks that's enough.
I think he saw.
Scotsman didn't even realise.
No. Have to have more awareness around here. He's also missing a bit of his wing, Scotsman, so.
I think Full Send might just be alright. Timmer goes to 8th, ahead of Scotsman, with 13.1.
But it's got a bit of traffic ahead of him.
Yeah, Scotsman sort of went to the left a little bit, didn't he? As if he was going to get out of the way and sort of move back across. So he just didn't know he was there.
I think it's a tricky part of the track to let someone by, because you have to basically stop. And I thought maybe I think maybe he thought he had enough of a gap to get around to back and then let him through, but he just misjudged it. Oh, Bolton locks up into Newville chicane and goes straight across the chicane. He invalidates. That's him. So unless he can
Raikkonen
get
on a good lap.
around.
Well, Raikkonen improves by 2/10, stays 4th.
Still doesn't beat his teammate.
Oh, flips his front wing in turn 1, so he's done. Full send is out of the pits through first corner with 1:30 to go. He's gotta get round sharpish, but he'll be alright. But yellow flag's going all over the place. Junior's on a lap. Scotsman just gets out of the way. I've just seen an 18.7 from Junior and an 18.7 from Glock in that first sector. That first sector from Blazer really has set him on course for this. Junior. Right there, Bambo, you've gone quiet. He's not there. Junior's 3/10 up. This could be quite close to Blazer. He seems to be on a good lap here. Through Raskas. Out the last corner. This might be quite close. It's going to get close to a 10 flat though. There's a 10-3. Good effort. Consolidate second maybe. Here comes Glock. And Glock stays third.
So Scotsman doesn't go up.
You're right.
Yep.
Right, so 10-3. Timonites in a lap. Now into the last sector. 2/10 up. What's happening with full send as well? Full send's on a good lap too.
6 up. Oh, that's it.
Might have cut
He's
there.
done. No, how? It's still good.
Timonite goes 4th,
Right,
just
so
ahead of Raikkonen.
Tim is 10th. And it's only good
Full
enough for
send goes
3rd.
3rd. Clock's not on lap. Raikkonen's down. Button's down as well. That is your top 10. Wow. Blazer and Junior on pace there, Bamba. Full send into 3rd. I have to say, if there is any standout performance...
It's Blazer's first pole position.
Yeah, I think so. I think that is.
Good way to finish.
What time to get it? Tim and Ike though, 5th place. Big credit to him as well. And that's his best result. Raikkonen in 6th. Eagle 7th, Scotsman 8th, Button 9th, and Timmer in 10th. And that is grid. Second pole. According to Blazer. Where was your first?
Oh, fair enough.
Where was your first one? Hungary. Oh. Less said about the Hungary race, the better. That is actually one of the memes in the Tim and Ike video, so... So there you go. Round out the top 10 there, Bamba.
Yes, we have Blazer Guns on pole position in the Williams, followed by Junior in the Haas, then Full Send in the Alpha, so a pretty, predictable top 3. But then we have Glock in the McLaren, Timmer in the Toros, who split in the McLarens, Raikkonen in 6th, Eagle in 7th, Scotsman in 8th, Button in 9th, and Timmer in the other Renault in 10th.
Alright, so last race of the first season in RSF1. Obviously, not exactly the best situation that we've got here, but that's what life brings to us. Sometimes it cannot be helped. We'll see some. There, obviously, you need to give a shout out to Primus, to McCracken, and to Alco Saints for giving this championship. In fact, to every single driver that has raced at some point in F4. Obviously, massive, great season. Has had its drama, especially the last 4 races, from like Mexico to Japan to USA to Brazil. All had its different little ups and downs. We couldn't stop, and even Abu Dhabi as well. That was just crazy. Obviously, the Baku race early this season, but it's been a great season, and obviously, so they can end this on a good race. There's 11 of us, but it's Monaco. Absolutely anything can happen. We could have our first race winner. We could have someone on the rostrum for the first time this season, or the first time ever, for that matter. Full Sender's readied up. Well, last race of the season, he want to ready up before the lobby host. Be my guest.
That'll carry through.
Be a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty for the next season. Well done, Full Send.
Wait, does that follow through to each tier as well? So if he changes tier, would that go with him?
Presume so.
Yeah.
Alright then. Right, last race of the season. Let's get to it. Do you want to take us through?
Yeah, sure. So, just looking at the tyres here. Looks like the top 3. There's a good split of tyres with laser guns on Paul on the mediums, followed by Junior on 4 lap old softs. So he might struggle at the start with tyre wear, but it is Monaco, so probably won't be a big factor. Behind him is the Tier 4 champion, Full Send, new name on the mediums, by Glock on the softs in the McLaren, then Tima in the Toro Rosso on softs, and then Glock's teammate in the McLaren on the split strategy, starting on the mediums. Then after that is Eagle in the Renault, on the mediums, as well as Scotsman in 8th, who might get a penalty for next season depending on how the stewards view if he blocked.
I know, it's Full Send. Oh yeah, there's that too, yeah. I forgot about
that. Blocked Full Send on his Q3 lap. After that is Button in the Mercedes on the mediums, followed by Tim in the other Renault on soft split strategy from his teammate. And then to round the grid, we have Force India, or Racing Point, of, it's way too late in the season to be calling it Force India. Rebster in the Racing Point on the medium. So looks like half the field, well, more than half, starting on mediums. And of all the full teams here, all of them are split strategies apart from the Racing Point.
Thank you very much, Amber. I'm almost surprised in a way that Rebster's not starting on hard tyres. A lot can happen in these first few laps. He might end up being in a good position, and if he can just keep going, then who knows? But he's starting off fresh mediums. I think the key thing for here is Junior on that front row. As you said, he's done like 4 laps on those soft tyres, so he will end up pitting early. So any advantage he's going to get, maybe, but it's an extremely short run down to first corner. So really any advantage he's not going to get. Let's just hope people keep it clean. We're going to be talking a lot about wing damage because that's going to cost you in this race. But here we go for the final race of the season. 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's go. And Blazer Guns didn't get the best start. Full Send's got a great start on Junior. Can he get on the inside? Junior's trying to get him, but Full Send's up into 2nd place.
Oh,
He's
shocker.
challenging Blazer Guns up through Casino. Getting a little bit of a nudge. Just goes up back in the line. And that's a Glock. Is that Glock? Gone right round the outside of Junior.
Horrible start.
Yay. It's those soft tyres. He's done so many laps in them.
Yeah. Oh, he's got wing damage as well. The front left end plate is missing.
We're all through cleanly, apart from a few wing damage here and there. Rebster's passed him up to 10th. But Full Send, great stuff from Full Send. Passed Junior off the line. He had a go on Blazer going up the casino. That would have been a brave move.
Timmer's lost position.
But,
Two, actually.
Yeah, as they go through Nerval. No one retired on the first lap, which is good stuff. But jeez, oh, Blazer's lost it.
No!
Through the swimming pool, massive damage. He went completely sideways, I think. He's not going to pit.
No, he can't.
Why?
I think, well, if there's one track to get wing damage on the first lap, it's definitely this track, because the hards go forever. Like, they do not wear. So, and they're decent as well, so you could still see and where he pits. He's gonna struggle with that front wing damage, so
I think Locke has had wing damage as well on his front left. There was a big tap that he had. And he nearly went into the back end when through those hairpin.
the swimming pool is where Blazer's gonna struggle, and there could be more crashes behind, as the other cars are carrying a lot more speed into the fast left-right chicane.
Full Send's got to be. I think Full Send's got to be patient here, because of the damage. He must know that Blazer guns went off and had damage because he saw him.
Yeah.
Be patient, but you're a racer. Oh, straight over time penalty. Level 2.
Wow.
Level 2 already.
This is good though for the medium runners, depending on what strategy you're going to pull, but they're out front and they can control it because it's Monaco. Who's that? Oh, Glock's lost.
Oh, Junior's got past Glock. Glock got damage?
No,
I'm sure he does.
No, on my screen he's got full win.
Oh, look at this. Full send. Oh, he's up on the inside. He's going to full send it. Down. No. He's got to be thinking, no. Full send. He's got to be thinking, if I can just clear... he's trying to.
He'll pull away.
If he can just clear... Yeah. Clear Blazer. It's overtaken around here. He's got to get... Sonstrani has got a good exit.
Because of the low traction zones, it's too far back, I think.
Nobody's pitted yet.
Nope. But Tim is a long way back on 10th, so I wonder what happened to him.
Yeah. Struggling to get the full set. It's right up the gearbox. See, any other track.
Oh! You're not clear.
Really, the Raskas. He's getting impatient. Getting very impatient. Right, so lap 4, 39 laps in this race. Seems long, but obviously we're only doing 1 minute 15s per lap, give or take. There's so much more grip. You can't fight. Rebs is in. Did he have damage? Yes. Rebs has got damage and he's into the pits. Hard tyres, he goes on. He'll be trying to get to the end there. Blazer so far wide of those hairpin, and again! Full send, and there's more damage for Blazer. He's all over the place. Oh, and no, and he's round! He's round
no!
the tunnel.
I think it was the pressure got to him when he was trying to push too hard, but with wing damage it's so difficult. If he gets back to the pits here quick, he could still recover his race.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he got... I don't know whether he got maybe a helping nudge into that spin for Full Send, but I don't think Full Send could have done anything about that.
Block with his
Blazer guns were going so slow. Don't think Full Send got any damage with that, which is lucky. He now leads this. Can he pull away from Junior, Glock and Raikkonen behind?
Will there be team orders at Monaco, at McLaren? Because Glock has got damage. And
potentially.
Raikkonen is catching him.
I don't think there's been any team orders in McLaren these last 3 races. I don't think they're going to start now.
Yeah. It's good strategy as well, so.
This is good for Paulsen at the moment. He doesn't need to risk anything trying to get lap time. He's got the strategy going. Even if Junior somehow gets by, and Junior's now crawled up to the back of Full Send. Even if Junior gets by, Full Send is on the better strategy at this time. So, all there, but Raikkonen is Glock trying to let him go through? Not sure. Oh, there's damage. Full Send's in. Full Send is in. Was that the damage I saw? I saw a bit of front wing, and Full Send is in. As is Glock. Glock is in too.
He had damage. I know for sure Glock had damage, but I'm not sure about Full Send.
Full Send had damage. I saw. I think I was on board with Raikkonen. Yeah, I was on board with Raikkonen, and I saw a tiny bit of front wing. I thought it was a Haas front wing. Turned out to be Full Send, so Full Send's now on the hard tyres. So that's all 4 of them stopped. Full Send, Glock, Blazer and Rebster. Which means Junior leads. Right, so Junior leads this. Scotsman, Raikkonen second. Scotsman is in third. Timonic is in fourth. Yellow flag set to 1 and 2. Don't know. Oh, Blazer's got no front wing. He's just got a nose. Oh, Blazer, he's not in the Monaco mindset. He's going too quick at it. He's just bouncing off the walls. Not having a good time. And yeah, Rev's just gone by him. Junior's in.
I think Full Send hit the wall again. Yeah, he's got no wing again.
Oh, he's got damage. No. Oh my god, Junior's in, by the way.
Ah, he's gone really slow. Full Send. I think he might retire, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Blaze has got no front wing at all.
Jesus. Hey, well, there is a...
And Blaze,
yeah, no.
Blaze retired. That was on
He's
track.
gone really, really slow into the pits. And there is a P1 curse going around, so let's see if Raikkonen can keep it.
Right, so this race now, Raikkonen leads.
Everyone's getting a point.
Scotsman. Yeah, Scotsman second. Timonic into third. Eagle into fourth. Button fifth. Timmer in sixth. Junior has come out seventh. Fresh mediums. He's now right behind Timmer. Then Glock, Rebster, and Full Send at the back. We're only on lap 8. We only just started lap 8. That was tough for Blazer. Got the pole, but just went in it too quickly, I guess. Just didn't go calmly. There we go. Right. Right, what's going on with Junior? Junior's right behind Timmer now. Junior be looking to have a go. Is he going to have a dive on the inside? No, not that. Are you a little surprised, Bamber, that Junior didn't go onto hard tyres, maybe? Because I don't think mediums are going to go to. Don't think mediums can go to the end from here.
I think they could do like 21 laps, so I think you're right. Yeah, I don't think they can get to the end, but everyone else is on the hard, so I don't know. To be honest. And it's not like
21 laps.
Yeah, I remember from F1 race, some of them went on their meet and they were like sliding all over the place, but the hards are just. They go about 40 laps. And I don't
Eagles
think
catching up to.
he'll have
Yeah.
Eagles pits or Timmy pits.
Yeah, there we go. Right, I can now go on to Eagle, who is slowly catching up to Timberlake, who's now into third place.
Hards. Oh wait. Yeah, Hards and a new nose change for Timmer.
Who hasn't changed their front wing? Who hasn't got damage?
Yeah. I think Button is the only one.
We'll send fastest lap into 9th.
He's also
I don't think
our medium,
Raikkonen
so-
has damage. Raikkonen's alright. Scotsman's alright. Timberlake's alright. And Eagle's alright.
Raikkonen's in the
I
best
think it's
position
top
right now
5.
if he keeps out of the wall. He can go if he can go. He can push it as long as he wants and go onto the sauce at the end. And if Junior is to go to the end, even though it's Monaco, I still think Raikkonen might have it purely on pace because the sauce are going to be like 20 times quicker than 30 lap old mediums.
Yeah, but then he's got to overtake.
Yeah, but I think he could get it done. Like because when your rear tires go around there, that's the problem because of the traction zones, like out of Portier, and that's what will give Raikkonen the run on him. So I don't think he'll struggle to get past him unless he keeps a sort of contact. But I think Junior and Raikkonen are clean, so.
Yeah. Only the top 5 at the moment, so half the grid at the top have either no damage and have yet to pit.
Junior has
rest-
the fast lap.
Yeah, all the rest have either damaged their front wing or have had to pit for a new one. Track position around here is absolutely vital. Remember 1 year, I think was it? Yeah, last year, not this year, just gone.
Oh, he's out! Full send's out.
Paulsen, no!
In front of Mirabo. After Mirabo, sorry. Before the...
Oh,
no,
Jesus!
that's not good. Jesus.
Right in the middle of the track. Surely. Safety car? Has to be. That's right in the middle. It's right
Nope.
in the sea.
Yellow card. Yeah, yellow card.
How is that not?
Yellow flag. That's gone.
How is that not? Oh, full send. What a way to end it.
Yeah.
You're champion and... Oh well.
Block pits. Second time, that's bad. I think no, never mind. He's only out of pits.
Okay. With the fact that the safety car hasn't been called out, I will say this now. This, at the time, because the rule has been set on the podcast, as Eagle has just got by Timberlake. That looked easy from Timberlake. Or it's like, I think Timberlake softs might need to pit soon, so Eagle's into third.
Glock's gone.
Glock's out.
No.
Oh
He
dear.
only pitted. And Timothy pits.
We're down to 8. We've got 8 people left. Oh goodness. Right. Do you have full send on your friends list, by the way?
No. I can invite him to race director. Yeah. Do you want me
Yeah,
to
if you
invite
can.
him?
I want to. Yeah. Got a few questions by him. Obviously, our champion elect. I just realised I haven't spoken to him for ages because he hasn't been on the podium for a while.
Yeah, I remember Mexico and USA, was it? He was looking to be on the podium and then he just fell off the cliff.
I think his last podium. What was the race before Mexico? Russia.
Yeah. No, Japan.
I think he. No, he didn't get third there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't remember.
I think his last podium was Russia.
Alright. Junior's right behind Button.
We're down.
They're about
Yeah,
2
we're
seconds
down
left
to 8
apart.
now.
What was Button's name
I know we
before
stopped.
this?
What's that?
Do you know Button's name before this?
Bennett? With Bennett or Steve?
Or it might be Steve, yeah.
It's Bennett. It's Bennett because Steve still has his gamer tag.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Evening Full Send or Tigosaurus. I still calling you Tigosaurus. I'm sorry. I can't call you Full Send yet. It's not in my mindset.
The rebrand takes time.
You put a tick in the box so we can hear your thoughts. Obviously, you knew going into this, you were the champion. Obviously, not the way you wanted to win it. Of course, I believe, or probably correct in saying, but and especially your last race here, probably wouldn't end off in style. But just the fate of Monaco, isn't it? It's just the way it is. But obviously, tell me your thoughts about winning the F4 championship.
I'm really happy, to be honest. Like, trying to do this around university has been really hard. So, actually managing to pull it off is really good. And to be fair, when I joined the league back in July, it was like I joined complete chance. So,
Sorry to interrupt you there.
That's fine.
Just a big battle between Junior and Timonique. Oh, now they can make contact.
Oh, goodness.
It was a bit of a squeeze from there, the button. They made it. What's mad is they made it side by side to Anthony Nubbs, the final corner, and then they made contact on the main straight, the widest part of the track.
Going into turn 1, it's almost like Junior didn't see him there, just shot him into the wall.
Yeah, it's squeezed him.
Chris is back in the pits as well. Yeah, go on, Full Send, carry on.
I sort of joined by complete chance, really, because I was just sat doing 5 lap races, bumped into Element Snow from I don't know what division he's in now.
It's tier 3.
Tier 3, bumped into him, had quite a good battle around France, and then he just messaged me asking if I wanted to join the league, and I was in. And I had no title prospects. I thought I was well off the pace, especially after Australia. I didn't even finish any of the sessions we did.
But that's the way it works sometimes, doesn't it? That's how most of us have been recruited with 5 lappers, and we just message and. But it shows, obviously, Element saw something in you, saw that you were a clean, methodical racer. And you have shown that, obviously, from times this season. You are the most winnable driver this season. I believe 5 or 6 wins this season, plus about 8 podiums, if you include those wins as well. So it's been a very good, consistent season for you. Obviously, I will point out the fact that your last podium, I believe, was...
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Sorry, I believe your last... I will point out the fact your last podium was Russia, I believe. So it's been a... Yeah, so
I think it was Russia.
Has been a while since I've seen you, but or spoke to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, congrats this season, and good luck to the rest of your. See where you end up next season.
Thank you. I mean, it's kind of sad because I'm not going to do season 2. I'm going to try and focus on my uni for a bit, but you'll see me in season 3 or 4.
Oh, well, all the best. All the best to you, obviously.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to sign off on a championship and then just ship off.
Yeah. Obviously, see you in hopefully in season 3.
Yeah.
Could be up to 6 tiers at that point, but yeah. Well, we'll see.
F6
we'll see on
champion.
that. But obviously,
you've heard it here first.
Might not have gone down to F6, surely.
Sandbags, you know.
But yeah, congrats on the title. Obviously, as I said before, probably not the way you wanted to end it, but that's just the way it goes sometimes.
That's Monaco, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, a good season from yourself, and as I said, all the best to you. We'll see you in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Any last
Yeah, well done.
things, Mamba?
Yeah, no, just well done on the championship and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you get on to a full send, and yeah, see you around soon.
All right, see you soon. Bye.
It's getting really close for P1. As Raikkonen was lapping Rebster, he hit the wall at Mirabo and he's lost his front right end plate. And Scotsman's 1.5 seconds back. Or front left, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think Scotsman has damage either, so at the moment as it stands, Scotsman
Like-
will jump Raikkonen when they pit.
Junior was 17 seconds off the lead, now he's 10. So,
Yeah, so Junior's there. Oof, Scotsman nearly lost it past Swimming Pool there, had a nice rear end, and again he struck 16 laps of mediums. They start going off at this point.
well, Scotsman's just, Raikkonen's just pitted,
Raikkonen's
so
in.
we'll see how hard as it is for him. I don't know. He'll drop behind Junior.
Oh, he's
No
not
wing
changing
change.
damage. Either that's a game thing, because I know sometimes that does that, or he's decided not to change it. Either way, bold call. He does not have behind Eagle. That's a shame for Full Send, because I thought I think he would have done very interestingly for next season, but obviously you guys watching or have heard it. He will not be back because of university and everything else, but obviously all the best to him. And hopefully we shall see him back in Season 3. Could be named something else, but we'll see. Yeah. Third champion there, Full Send, also known as Tigosaurus. Eagle has damage too. Oh, and he's let past Junior. He's waved him through. Raikkonen's in a lot of clean air, which is good. So Reps is in the pits. How many times has Reps to pit? Twice. This will be third time now.
Two laps down and still 4 points.
Yeah. All good. You never know. He could get like a top 5 finish, potentially.
Sure. I'm not sure. It might be.
Oh, Scotsman!
What's happened? He hit the wall.
Gone. He's just went head first at Lowe's.
I told you
Lowe's
there's a curse. P1. It took Blazer, then it took Full Send, then it took Raikkonen damage lapping the car, and now Scotsman. And they've all got damage while they're leading. Yeah, it took him, because he had damage. Everyone leading this race has all had damage while leading.
Yeah.
Now he's only 5 seconds behind Scotsman.
Right, so if I was Scotsman, I would repair that damage.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that would cost time, but then he will. He'd then catch back up to Raikkonen, because Raikkonen has the damage and his struggle, I guess, will be slower.
He's got some fit. Wing change.
Yeah, wing change. There you go. I think that's a good call. Eagle's in. So Raikkonen now goes to second. Junior now leads. Hey. I've got to say with 8 of them, they're still keeping to the F4 motto.
Yeah. I think this is Junior's race, to be honest. He's going to pick one more time, probably going softs. And he'll have...
Eagles just got ahead of Timberlake there. And they're only 1.5 seconds behind Scotsman. That's the battle for the podium. For third place, Scotsman, Eagle and Timberlake.
Yeah, so it looks like Junior from his lap times is still faster than Raikkonen in second. So, yeah, I think, what's it, 17 seconds for a pit stop around here? Or 18? so you lose. So he only has to gain about 6 seconds on fresh softs with no wing damage. Yeah, I think it's like it's juniors to lose basically.
I'm not sure. It's like if he pits, he'll be behind Raikkonen, and then he'll find it very. Yes, he'll be on much fresher tyres and no damage, but it'd be very difficult to overtake.
Yeah.
Raikkonen's not easy to pass. And I think the gap's stabilising because, yes, Junior's on 14 lap mediums, which are going to start to run out, but Raikkonen has that front left damage.
Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if after the race, if the top three change position because of Eagles right behind Scott's because of the first and third might be under investigation.
Eagle's got damage in his front right, but Scotsman's really struggling for some reason. Does he have damage already?
I think it's just maybe. And Tim is right behind as well.
Tires.
Pretty close for final podium position. The gap is extended now, even more by a second to Raikkonen.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, if Junior can get a pit stop gap before he pits, then he might be in it. But what does he go to? Because softs.
Junior's got 2 penalties. Raikkonen none.
There's that as well.
Last lap was a 16.2 for Raikkonen, and Junior's was a 14.8. So full 1.4 seconds quicker.
But what does he go to though?
Softs.
Another set. How long does softs last?
Well, probably like 14 laps maybe.
14, so he's got to get these set of tyres to...
Oh, yellow flag. It's Tim and Eek. Into Mirabo, he's lost a lot of time to the cars ahead of him. He's got no wing damage, but look loose.
Alright. Yeah, he's way off of it now.
Scotsman's
if anything
under a
happens
lot
between these two. We're getting very close now. Right, so Junior's got to get 14. So actually he's only got to take those mediums another 2 laps. But as I said, he'll then be behind.
Yeah, and he's also saving a lot of ERS. Like he's full ERS. So he's not even pushing. So like I think
Eagle gets
4 laps compared to old medium or hard, sorry, on fresher softs. I think Junior can do it. Even though it's Monaco, I'm saying it is true. Raikkonen is very hard to overtake. I think the speed difference, the tire difference, is just too much.
Yeah. And obviously we saw that move on Budden, although it was a bit.
Yeah.
Just nudged him into a wall. He's capable of doing that overtake.
Raikkonen has got traffic now.
Just keeping him on this battle between Eagle and Scotsman. Closest on track. Yeah, Timmonite's dropped to 10 seconds behind. I mean, I think Timmonite would be very happy with 5th anyway, so...
Yeah.
He's just trying to keep it there.
No matter what happens to drivers, how many times they crash, as long as they finish, like, they deserve it, you know. It's really easy to lose a wheel around here.
Right, lap 24, 15 laps to go.
The gap is extending again. Like he's... "14 seconds now." But he could go...
Remember...
Sorry.
What? Remember a couple of years ago, Ricardo, won the race on a alternator failure, didn't he? Because he had
Yeah,
like
that's true.
far less power. That's the thing around here. You could be on like tyres that are really near to the end, and you're holding back someone who's 2 compounds behind, or 2 compounds faster, and much fresher. Aren't you able to park the car in places where you need to, like out of the tunnel, get a good exit at the last corner? Car behind can't really do anything unless they go for a really risky move. You see, Junior's still going around. He definitely can't get to the end on these.
No, definitely not. 21, I'd say, is the max. Like, actually, not. Probably definitely max.
Scotsman's dropped Eagle a little bit. I'm trying to think. Scotsman definitely hasn't had a podium this season. Eagle's had a few, I think 2 or 3. Yeah, Scotsman's fighting for his first podium here.
Oh, I reckon it was first penalty.
Rebs as well. Rebs is actually right behind Timmer.
Yeah.
The 7th. This is a battle as well. Orphan in the chat. Yeah, no trouble there, Orphan. As long as your family's alright. He just said he's had got in late, family emergency, had to miss the race. Yeah, all good. All good. I saw you missed it, but obviously main priority is family. As long as they're alright there, mate, then no trouble at all. Oh, Rebster completely sideways over there past Casino.
Good save.
Gap stabilised up at the front. 14.6. That's not enough.
You could pit now.
Elking Tomo
Junior.
as well.
Go on to softs and then see what he can do.
He said he'll be behind though. Let's see what happens when he does.
Stays out another lap.
What lap has he done? In the 15s, 16s, 16-1.
Tim has got wing damage. Ahead of Rips.
Ooh.
So they're fighting for
to get it.
Oh, he pushed him into the pit.
Ah, he's pitting.
So that's 6 points on the table for Revs there.
Yeah. Got to bring it home now. What was Raikkonen's last lap?
Two tenths quicker than juniors.
Yeah, so I reckon Junior needs to pit now. We're saying that the gap's extended a bit.
Yeah,
by a couple
extended.
of tenths. I do think if Raikkonen didn't have that little bit of wing damage, I think he'd be able to make inroads in this gap.
Agreed.
Be able to keep it safe. 15.3. You're only going to pit now. Keep it going. No, carrying on. You said 21, didn't you?
Yeah. They just drop
He's now
off
done
completely.
21.
Yeah, they just... The rears just become bald and you struggle out with Portia, you struggle out with Mirabeau, you struggle out... And you end up just risking hitting the wall. Like 11 laps on softs will do. If you stay on board with him, you'll see he has to keep within... I mean, if he keeps it in no ERS, I suppose, and because he's running no traction, or he's running traction control, maybe it'll be fine, but... Definitely with no assists, it's like 21's the limit.
Would it help that he's on a wheel as well? To know the manage your tyres better, I guess?
I don't know, maybe, yeah. Maybe it would. Like, he's still extending the gap, so... maybe it is the traction control and the fact that he's using maybe lean and no ERS.
Gap's going down. It keeps going up and down, this gap. Was up to 16, now down to 15. It's ebbing and flowing. Does he pit now? No.
I wonder if he thinks he's... I wonder if he's maybe trying to get to like 18 seconds because he keeps slowly extending it so that if he does pit, he'll come out ahead, if you get me. Because he's clearly faster than Raikkonen on the hard, so... Or maybe he's just saving his sauce, because, I don't know, I don't think 32 laps on mediums is doable, you know?
No. Hards maybe, but
Yeah.
mediums you shouldn't. Then again, 15 seconds.
He gave a puncture range, you know?
Yeah, there is that, yeah.
But even
Nice,
looking at his
this run-
tyres, they're so bald.
Right, so this run was through, so Raikkonen's in second.
Oh.
Sorry, Raikkonen's in second. Scotsman in... I'm generally tired, it's not this race, honestly.
Yeah.
Scotsman in third, and at the moment, as it stands, hypothetically, everyone knows that reference from last week, on course for his first podium of the season. As he nearly drops it in Novell, I will stop.
Wow.
Eagle in fourth. At the moment, as he clips his front wing there, as I say that, I really should stop this. Timonek is dropped quite a bit off Eagle. He's now in fifth. Button is in sixth in the Mercedes. Rebster in seventh, and Timmer, the sole or the last person running at the moment. Locke, Full Send, and Blazer DNFing earlier on this race.
He must be, I think that's exactly what Junior's doing. He's got enough pace over Raikkonen. He was 7/10 quicker on lap 29 than Raikkonen, so I think he's got enough pace on these tyres to extend the gap to 18 seconds or 19, so that when he pits, he doesn't have to overtake. He can just go straight on the soft tyres and then zoom off even more and get fast lap. So I think his strategy of pitting early, if he can make his tyres go that long.
My thought is though, if he gets to like lap 34 and he hasn't pitted, if he goes on again to start lap 31, if he goes to lap 34, he's not pitting.
Jesus. So he's going straight into the wall there.
Yeah. Eagle with a time penalty there. Oh yeah,
Well, I
as
don't
it
know,
currently
I don't know, I think
As
he
it-
could pit on
yeah.
lap 34 if the gap is big enough. Like maybe he thinks...
No, but what
do you mean?
I'm saying is, if he gets to lap 34, he might as well try it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Because he has the gap. He's maintaining the gap. And here's the thing as well. If Junior starts struggling, is Raikkonen going to push? This nearly goes headlong into Lowe's hairpin as I say that. Yeah, is he going to risk pushing to catch Junior and maybe get that win?
Oh. Raikkonen was quicker on the last lap by 10.5.
Scotsman is actually
Oh.
slowly catching Raikkonen here.
Yeah, Raikkonen's lost another bit of end plate. He's got no front left, no front right.
Oh no. That'll give Junior the advantage.
15-9
Yeah,
from
Scotsman's-
Junior.
Scotsman's reeling him in. Raikkonen, oh, I think Raikkonen was considering pit. Oh, he just got a load of wheel spin. So Raikkonen does a 16-1.
2/10 slower. The Junior.
It's gradual. It's still not 18 seconds though.
No. I just don't know if they get like it. If his tires make it, then wait. Is it simulation damage? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just fair play to him if he makes it to the end. It's just I don't know. Like with no traction control, you can't do like 32 laps, whatever it is. You'll just explode.
You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing here? Scotsman could win. No, because if Junior has a punch all of a sudden, or drops it because his tyres are absolutely... They must be screaming by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Junior drops it. Scotsman is gradually catching Raikkonen. I think Raikkonen has penalties and Scotsman doesn't. And he's still not pitting.
He took 5 tenths out of him. Raikkonen's taking 4. Yeah, Scotsman's no penalty so far. Junior's 2.
Tim has just made his 4th stop now. But still carried on in 8th.
GG to him.
Right, in terms of the battles or the championship battles, obviously we know Full Send is champion, but let's think of the other stuff. So, hypothetically, as Eagle hits, but he goes
up to 3rd, does he? Raikkonen in the championship if he finishes 2nd.
Goes up to what's he on now? So he's 18, needs 20 points. He'll be 2 points off McCracken's 2nd.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wins, Raikkonen wins, huh?
Gap's coming down.
Hypothetically and all that. Yeah, his gap's coming down.
Massively.
Yeah, Eagle on to softs now.
Junior has to be careful here because he can't push to eke more time out because he'll lose it. He will hit the wall.
You're pitting now. No.
Oh, who's on
He's definitely carrying on.
Yeah.
Had to go so slowly there, though.
I suppose he might as well. Like he's got 15 seconds if he gets a puncture.
16.7. 16.7. His lap times are dropping. Oh, look at the slide he had.
18. Yeah, he's 8 tenths slower than his previous lap. And Raikkonen is
16.7. 15.9.
15.9. So there you go, 8 tenths quicker.
Well, it was like 7 tenths. It was like 15.999. But there you go.
He's taken 1.2 seconds out of him.
Right, so I see this here. So this is Junior trying to get his first race win of the season. Or Raikkonen is going to get a win to consolidate 2nd in the championship behind Full Send. This is what this is. Either or. Yeah, he's struggling. Junior is really struggling because Tim behind, who's a lap down, is keeping up with him, and Tim has struggled all race. Surely. No, he's definitely trying. Because he would have pitted by now.
Yeah, Scotsman's losing out to... Let's see...
16.6.
16.3...
28 laps on mediums. Doing this.
So even Scotsman is quicker than Junior.
Eagles got past Timonite, but Eagles on softs, and I think Timonite just let him through there, through the tunnel. Oh, Timonite nearly.
16.5 for so. They're all faster than Junior. Top 2, sorry, or 2nd and 3rd. They're faster than Junior, but it's not enough, I don't think.
Eagles trying to get fast. That.
What's happened?
It's a flat set to 2. Alright. I think we're alright. I don't know how he's doing this.
Yeah.
Does he have damage on that front right?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's hit the wall.
Oh, he has clipped the wall somewhere.
And Tim is catching him. Tim is going to unlock himself here.
Yeah.
Well, they're lucky ghosting is on, because that is...
16.9 this lap. So this is the thing. He is actually doing enough, because the gap's not coming down in time. Or enough. Raikkonen's not pushing.
I'd like to hear what
because Raikkonen has damage too.
Yeah. I wonder if
16.3.
Raikkonen didn't have damage, would he be close? I think that's what sealed the deal, to be honest, the damage.
It's also a mental thing as well. Remember Raikkonen before this race, he hates Monaco.
Yeah,
absolutely despises this. This 2nd place for Raikkonen, he'd take it. He'd take it and run.
Yeah.
He'd
but
take
then
it
again,
and run. So he's
knowing
pushing.
that you've got damage and you can't do anything about it because it's like, you've crashed, you've hit the wall, it's always annoying. So I wonder...
Those tyres look horrible. Absolutely horrible. But he's only being caught by what, half a second to a second a lap? At this point he's got to be losing 4 or 5 seconds a lap, and he's not doing that. He's very slowly, he's keeping it in none. And I've noticed this as well, every time he comes out the last corner, he puts in overtake. To minimise the wheel spin. Yeah, he's doing this perfectly.
And his braking, he has to brake like 2 car lengths before Timma, because throughout the lap he pulls away from Timma, and then into Raskas, Timma brakes. Obviously, he can brake much later on the mediums, and then
I think the only thing for Junior now, the only thing that will stop him is if he loses car control. Pace-wise, he's fine. It's just either these tyres puncture or he drops into the wall because they're so bad. Right. Let's have a look here. Driver of the day. Should we start talking about that?
Well, I think we should wait a few laps to see what happens this time.
I gotta give out. I know there was that qualifying thing, but the race from Scotsman has been great.
Yeah.
Made the most positions up 5. And I know, obviously, that could be down to DNS and everything, but he's kept his head. Revster up 4 as well. Raikkonen's up 4. Kind of a tough drive of the day.
It is, yeah. Because I think they all deserve it, because it's the final race and it's Monaco, and all the finishers. It's tough to finish. So every driver is drivers of the day.
Junior has Timmer climbing all over the back of him.
Just don't know how you can make those tires go 33 laps. It'll be 33 laps.
Because he doesn't have to go fast. He doesn't have to go fast though, does he?
Yeah, true.
And look at the DRS, he's keeping it in none. Minimising the wheel spin, minimise all the stress being put on the side. Yeah, Timmer's overtaken him.
Oh, he goes a bit wide.
Through him. Oh my god.
This big wheel spin.
Really losing it though.
Look at the gap to Timmer already.
Yeah. Well, he's got one more lap. He's got a lap and a bit. Raskas, and then one more time. And the gap was coming down ferociously. 11.2. But he can go 5 seconds a lap slower. He's done an 18.9. He can go another few seconds slower and he'll be fine.
I think wing damage is robbed us of a great battle.
Yeah. Last lap of this race. Obviously the numbers hasn't helped. It hasn't been that dramatic, but it's had its story. It's had Junior trying to do 33 laps on me. He's got nothing left on his tyres. Oh my god, what are you doing? Why are you in hot lap mode? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Raikkonen's got it down to under 10 seconds. He's absolutely catching him. Guns ablaze, but Junior's just trying to get it to the line now. He's got 5 corners to go. I think it's 5, 6, might be 7,
8.
Why are you in hot lap now though? Right, so he's just got Raskas to go. Pull off.
Goes wide, very wide.
Really? Yeah, he's done it. Yeah. He's done it now.
Well done,
Junior.
Well
crosses
done.
the line. First win of the season.
Well
do it
done.
the easy way, do it the hard way, Junior. Why not? 33 laps.
Well
on
done to
mediums.
Raikkonen too.
Raikkonen's second.
And Scotsman. To be only 13 seconds off the lead as well. That's mad from Scotsman.
Well done, Scotsman. Third for Scotsman. Picks up his first podium of the season, I believe. I could be wrong with that fact, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Eagle.
Junior also gets the fastest lap. Oh,
yeah.
Only one in the 13s as well.
Oh, I just realised something else. The championship as Eagle finishes in 4th for Renault, and Timonite is going to be the last person on the same lap. Button was 6th, Rebster 7th, and Tim is going to get 8th. But Timonite, solid race from him, solid evening from him really. 5th place and 5th place finish. Qualifying and race. Comes home. The last driver, there we go. Well, won't be the last driver because Tim has got another lap.
Well done.
There he goes.
There you go. Yeah.
And that's it.
Finishers.
That is it.
An end to a
That is
season.
the last one. By the way, you say Junior's got fastest lap.
Yeah. 13-1.
So he got 26 points.
Yeah.
Timmer got 4 points.
What?
Timmer gets 6th place in the championship ahead of Junior by 1
Oh, no
point.
way. 1 point.
Wow. By 1 point, even though Junior got his first win
Fast
of
lap.
the season and fastest lap, he misses out on 6th by a point behind Timmer.
Scotsman only 10 seconds off the lead in the end. No penalties.
And no penalties, yeah.
Yeah. Look how close Raikkonen and Scotsman's fast lap were. They're on the same strategy.
Well, there you have it. That was the Monaco Grand Prix Junior with first place. Raikkonen second in the McLaren. Scotsman third for Racing Point. Eagle fourth for the Renault. Timonite fifth in the Toro Rosso. Sixth for Button in the Mercedes. Toro Rosso officially finished ninth in the Constructors ahead of Mercedes with that result. Rebster 7th in the Racing Point, Timmer 8th in the Renault 9th for Glock, who did not finish 10th, for Fulsen, who did not finish either, and Blazer retired very early on after getting pole. Well, solid race. There were stories there, Bamba. Very interesting
good,
stories there, but I think driver of the day really, just for doing those tyres, is Junior.
Yeah.
33 laps of mediums.
Yeah. And P1 and P2 end up retiring, or P3, sorry, in qualifying end up retiring.
Yeah. Oh. I just realised, and that's because of Monaco, this ended really quickly.
Yeah. It's only it's usually
quickest
starting at
race.
9. And it's only over. It's
Well, we did skip over Q1, there is that.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, normally at this point, the stream's on for like 120 minutes. We're only on 93.
You alright, guys?
Mind me.
You right?
Hello, tick in the box.
Yeah,
Include your audio.
Yeah, done.
I believe, if I'm horribly wrong, please tell me I'm not, we have a first timer.
First podium for me, mate. Aye.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
That was my missus screaming in the back as well.
Who wooed?
That's my fan base.
Who wooed?
That's the wife.
Brando, we have two
right.
first timers.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that. Don't you worry. Anyway, I was just making sure I got my first timer right for the first thing I was saying. But there you go.
Okay.
Right, Bamba, you do third. Yeah, you do third. I do second. You do first,
Okay.
if you want, or you can do the other way around.
It's up to you. It's fine. It's up to you.
Other way around if you don't mind.
Alright, it's fine.
Okay. Right, so third place on the rostrum, Mr. Scotsman.
Yes,
Your
mate.
first podium of the season.
Yes, and I've got a big cheesy grin.
I've got one too. Yeah, just kept your head. I think was the was the strategy, was the result for your podium, which is obviously the thing around Monaco.
I think what I'd done is
wasn't
I had bumped my bumper going up after the first corner going up because I was trying to change my ERS, and I looked down. Next minute I just clipped the side of the bumper, so my front wing. So when I got into the pits, they've changed it, but I would rather them change it and me still be able to handle it, because I didn't get much time on the track without, with the broken wing. So I just thought, you know what, let them change it and just try and tuck in as much as possible.
Yeah. Obviously, I think you joined us. When did you join us?
Spa.
Wow. Okay. So.
Yeah.
So if I remember rightly, you've been knocking on the door a few times in this first podium, but
Yep.
obviously everything came together tonight. Obviously, must be a great feeling. But
That is, mate,
it's
aye.
kind of momentum you can take on to next season potentially, your first full season.
Definitely. I mean, because I've always said it from I came in here. Every F1 game I've played, I've never really played the second half of the game. I've always got bored. The first half of the tracks, first half of the season is probably my stronger point, because that's the tracks that I know best. So I'm hoping that I get a little bit more podiums in the first half anyway. Or if no, I've just told that story for absolutely no reason. But that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, all good. Obviously, we'll see where you and everyone else ends up being next season, but obviously, best of luck to you. But,
Yeah, thanks.
congrats on your first podium.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks a lot, guys.
So do you like it?
That was me, by the way. That wasn't.
Yeah, no, don't worry, we know it's like it. Does it
Well,
all.
I'm not that
Yeah,
excited.
It's like it's
I'm
trademark.
excited, but I'm not that excited.
I've been holding that in for a long time.
Waiting for the interview.
Yeah.
About 39 laps.
Yeah, GG to the Flying Scotsman.
Yeah,
Thanks,
well
mate.
done.
Alright, second place, Bamber, take it away.
Yeah, Raikkonen.
Hello.
You were leading the race for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure there was a curse on P1 because of the 5 drivers to lead the race. All 5 of them got wing damage while leading, and you were one of them.
Yeah.
I think you got it after Mirabo, was it, when you lapped one of the racing points?
Yeah. For some reason I just couldn't slow the car down quick enough, and it just slightly clipped it. I did think, shall I change it on the pit stop, but it was only very minor, so I was just like, I can probably get away with it and manage it. So I decided just to manage it.
Yeah, you were looking really good. You had like a good 3.5 second gap back to Scotsman for a while there, I think it was, and then obviously you had wing damage, and then you got it again after you made your pit stop. You knocked one side of it, and then you knocked the other, and to be honest,
Yeah.
I think it robbed us of like a good finish, because Junior had to do so many laps on his tyres that by the end it was slowing it, but then the wing damage you had kind of inhibited you to close. But still, to get second on a track that you hate with wing damage is really good, so well done.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, totally, man. Well done.
Gives me good momentum to come into next season. Obviously, that definitely secures 4th place for me in the championship. I
Third,
just want to
actually.
say, oh, nice. So I've managed to overtake Coco Saints. I just want to congratulate Full Send on the championship title, although he didn't have to do anything. It's pretty much sealed in the deal. So congratulations on to season 1's title for him. But if we are racing next season, I will not be making the same mistakes that I made this season.
Oh, ominous.
Yeah, question on to next season. What do you think you'll be able to do? Do you think you'll be able to challenge for championship win? Because from the time I've been commentating, you seem to be really consistent, like constant podiums, and really fast. And so, what do you think?
I hope so.
You'll be able to do next season?
Obviously, it depends what tier I get slotted into. Now, obviously, it's common knowledge now that there is going to be an extra one next year. So, will I stay in tier 4 or will I get moved up to tier 3? Who knows? It's all down to what times we set in socials and time trials next season. So, and where the management want to put us. So who knows? I could end up with racing with people that I'm used to racing to and be like mid-table. But if I stay where I am, then I might be able to get the wins and podiums and be up there fighting for the title. I really do hope so.
Yeah, and then a final question. What made you decide to do your strategy instead of the strategy like juniors, which was to get track position and then see how your tyres go?
Well, ideally, because I know the softs don't last very long. I just had a feeling that the softs wouldn't last very long around Monaco. And looking at the lap delta, they're only going to last 9 laps of the way I drive. So it's just like, okay, start on the mediums and do medium hard one-stop strategy, because like normally track position in Monaco is key. Obviously, Junior did get a bit of wing damage, and he was managed to go into from softs to mediums, and like when I heard it was on mediums and I realised that he's got to do like 30 odd laps, and this is before I got the wing damage, I was like, oh, he's going to struggle towards the end, and I'm going to be on like hards that are going to be very durable, very with it, and this could be like a bit of a Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton scenario of this season. So it's just like, right, okay, kept to my strategy, as much as it was tempting to like say, okay, should I whack in for softs and like try and fly towards the end of the race? But no, I'm happy with second. Like you say, it's a track that I don't like this track. So it would have been nice for the win, because like you say, I was leading for a good, say, nearly half distance of the race. But no, I was happy with second, pragmatic about it. I managed to secure third place in the title, so I'm happy. Not bad for my first. This is my first league race ever.
Monaco was your first league race ever?
No, I was in the first league season.
Yeah. well done anyway.
Thank you.
That's all the questions I have, so back to you.
Thank you. Yeah, there's one thing, right, and then obviously your points that you got tonight puts you on 206. 9 behind Full Send, 2 behind McCracken. Oh, yeah, you haven't heard the most interesting one yet.
Yeah, Junior.
You wait. Right, Junior.
Hello.
Junior.
Hi.
Goodness me, your first race win this season.
Finally, but 9th fast lap.
Talk about a way to do it.
You did kind of make me and Bamba sweat a little bit, especially those last 9 laps, because it was like, when is he pitting? He's not pitting, is he? No. What?
Yeah.
Made you go through this? Because obviously I was seeing how you were getting at the last corner, put it in overtake. You're trying not to put stress on the tyres, but they must have been what, 70 odd percent, 80?
79% on the rears.
Oof. That is puncture territory. So
that was puncture territory, and it was about 5 laps to go, and I thought to myself, "Oh crap, I might not make this." So I think I had about a 16-second lead, and I thought, okay, I've got 2 penalties. Raikkonen's got 1, so as long as I stay in front of him with 3 seconds, everything's fine. So I just had to literally get the car home, and it wasn't. My intention was to stop again. I was going to stop onto the softs with about 9 laps to go, but I'd opened up the gap to about 14.5 seconds at that point, and I thought, I could probably make this. I pitted probably 2-3 laps earlier than I should have done to get onto the mediums anyway. But and I thought, you know what, screw it, it's the last race of the season. I'm either going to win or I ain't. Let's go for it. So it was head down and get it home.
Yeah, brought it home. You did. I think maybe the mental thing you're thinking was, if I pit, I'm going to be behind Raikkonen, and even if I'm on much faster tyres, Raikkonen's going to be difficult to pass? Was that the mindset that you had?
Yeah, and funnily enough, we had that conversation in the party while we were racing.
Ah,
And,
I said I'd defend cleanly, but it wouldn't be an easy pass.
any other track, I would have pitted and gone onto the softs and I would have found a way to pass. But around Monaco, it's just so difficult. Even getting past back markers, it's hard enough. Luckily, with ghosting on, you can sort of go through. But I think I made 1 or 2 overtakes tonight, and the one overtake I did make was hard enough.
yeah.
And but I would have liked to maybe have. It was good being behind Full Send and Blazer for a little while, and then obviously they had wing. I could see that they had wing damage in front of me, and then Blazer spun, and I got hit in the face by a front end plate of Full Send. So I knew he had to change his wing. I did too. So he pitted. I pitted the lap after, and then managed to damage my bloody wing again anyway after that. So it literally was damage limitations for the last 12 laps of the race.
Obviously, one more thing. Obviously, congratulations on your win tonight.
Thanks.
I definitely feel you should have won before tonight, but that's the way life goes sometimes. One thing I want to point out in the championship.
Oh, I don't want to know, honestly.
For you, you don't want to know. And it depends whether you mind or not. I mean, so your 26 points, because you got fastest lap, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. Puts you on 140 points.
Yeah.
You were behind Timmer for 6th place in the championship.
Oh no.
And because of Timmer's 8th place, despite pitting 4 or 5 times, being 2 laps down, his 4 points, he beats you by a point.
Fair play to him.
6th place.
No, I mean, I've come in halfway through the season, and a really low point in my sort of racing career, if you want to call it that. And I've managed to sort of start picking myself back up again. So I probably should be in F3 in all fairness, but it's just not the way that this season's worked out in terms of starting in F2, dropping down to F4 where my pace was, but now I'm probably up at an F3 sort of pace. So fair play to Timmer. He's raced all season consistently. He's done really well this season. Fair play to him for keeping that spot, whether it's by 1 point or by 100 points. He deserves that space. So, and massive congratulations to Scotsman for his first podium, and of course Raikkonen for getting into 3rd. And obviously the championship champion is Tigisaurus or Full Send. Congratulations to him. And fair play to Alpha as well. They've been dominant all season. So it's been a great season actually, all over the 4 division. So it's been good to watch every single race of this season and listen to the different commentaries and seeing the different winners and things like that. So it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure.
See, since I joined this league, I had never done a 50% race before, so strategy was
Oh God.
like nothing that I had really thought about. It was always going with the softs and stick the mediums on. Until now, I'm actually having to think about my tyre wear and stuff like that before. So for me, that's how C and Spa, I came out the pits. I had pitted, came out the pits, went up the Rouge, cold tyres, tried to go flat out, slid straight off,
Lost it.
and smashed into the wall. So I've just thought, I'll remember that next season. That's not happening.
Junior, we need to do 100% races next season.
No.
100% Monaco.
We'll be here till bloody midnight.
No
especially if we
chance.
have a restart.
I know. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea.
But I just want to say, guys, as well, this is the last race of the RSF1 season.
Oh shit.
Apart from some socials that I know it's that bad, man, but don't worry, mate, we'll come back. It's all good. It's the very last race of the first season, and I think I just want to give a massive shout out to everyone that's been involved in any role that they've taken. I can't name everyone now because it's impossible, but massive thank you to everyone that's been involved in anything, in any role that they've done, because it's you guys that have made this season what it is. and it's been fantastic. We will be having a committee podcast in the next few days or next week, if I remember rightly, and we will be releasing the tiers within the next couple of weeks and doing a driver draw, guys. So make sure we will release dates of when we're going to do it. But the live,
is it the 12th for the driver draw?
We're trying to work something special out. Let's put it that way. So it might
might
be
get to see Junior's
10th.
beautiful face.
Hope that's a check coming through the door from our first podium.
It might be the 10th. If we can work this special thing out, it might be the 10th. But we'll keep you all posted and give you dates of when it's all going to happen.
It's between the 10th and the 12th, isn't it, Junior?
It's either the 10th or the 12th, one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm not available on the 11th, so it will be the 10th. Or it will
So
be the
you need to
12th.
be available for this. Whatever this is, you need to be available for it.
Yes.
I know what it is.
So it's my
I know
wife's
what it
birthday
is.
on the 12th, so if it's any racing, I can't be up for that anyway.
Ooh.
It's no racing, mate. It will just be a draw
Right, cool.
where we release what drivers are in what cars and in what
Right,
tiers,
cool.
etc. So,
Minted.
but yeah, we're trying to work something out, guys. So just bear with us. But it is going to be either the 10th or the 12th. And yeah,
Cool.
and then we'll be rocking and rolling, ready for season 2, and it's going to be bigger and better. We've got 5 tiers, so watch this space.
Yeah,
Sorry
we'll
to
see
steal your
you
thunder.
later.
Speaking of the extension to the tiers as well, I'm sorry, Brundle, I am going to steal your airtime a little bit here. Guys, if you are watching the stream and you do want to take part in a role, I am, as you may all already know, I am the head steward for the league. I am looking for new stewards to help me to steward the new tier. Please get in contact with myself, RSF1 D Hill, or Timat1911, and we will recruit you. We'll consider you for recruitment onto the stewarding team, and we look forward to anyone that wishes to join. Look forward to working with you.
And anybody that's watching that wants to get in on it, get signed up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, that is
Too much excitement again.
Too much information. My head's swimming under this. That has been the Monaco Grand Prix, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Bamba, for your company.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah. Obviously, unfortunately, not the numbers, but it is what it is. They provided a race, and even so, it was still interesting to watch. Great to be a part of, as always. And as Junior said, our next streams obviously keep up to date with a few things. There is a little Rocket League tournament going as well. So keep in touch for that. If there's something different you want to sort of see how that goes. And as Junior said, there'll be podcasts going on, plenty of information, and obviously any driver that's in the league, keep an eye on the Discord and such like for any information over the next couple of weeks. And of course, have a very Merry Christmas, everyone, and a great New
Merry
Year.
Christmas.
And we will see
Yeah,
you
Merry Christmas, man.
in 2020.
And from Scrooge, Merry Christmas.
Right, so,
guys.
for myself, RSF1 Brundle, and from Bama Viking, your top 3 tonight: RSF1 the Flying Scotsman, second RSF1 Raikkonen, and first RSF1 Junior. That has been the F4 Championship. Until next time, take care.
Adios.